My dear students, in this session we are going to start new and interesting chapter, that is mergers and acquisition of companies. First we are going to understand terminologies of mergers as well as acquisition. First, merger. A merger is a legal consolidation of two entities into one new company. Here, legal consolidation of two entities into one new company. For example, A and B is a two different entities willing to combine together and establish a new business organization, that is X Limited, known as merger. Two different entities come together and establish new business organization. That is what we call it as merger. Merger means combine together. Now, next one is acquisition. Acquisition, it refers to one entity takes ownership of another entity. Acquisition means acquire. Acquire, that is A Limited acquires B Limited. A Limited acquire entire ownership of B Limited. That is what we call it as acquisition. Acquisition is a different, merger is a different. Where in case of merger, two different entities willing together establish a new unit. Where in case of acquisition, a big company acquires small company, or small company can acquire big company. That is what we call it as acquisition. Next one is amalgamation of companies. In an amalgamation, two or more companies are combined into one by merger or by one entity taking over the another entity. Here, amalgamation means two or more companies combined by the way of merger or acquisition. Both way we are going to consider amalgamation. Why? What are the major reasons in order to join together? Why most of the companies acquired or merged together? What are the various reasons? Number one, first reason, in order to carry out a large scale of production. Second one is expansion. Third one is increasing efficiency, avoid competition, access to new products and new market. These are the various reasons in order to join together or mergers and acquisitions, in order to carry out large scale of a production, in order to expand throughout the world, and in order to avoid efficiency, in order to get a more new technology or recent technology in the business units, and in order to innovate new products and new things in the markets. So these are the major reasons in order to get mergers and acquisitions in the business world. Next thing is three activities under the mergers and acquisitions. These are the major three activities took place under mergers and acquisition. First one is amalgamation of companies. Amalgamation means, as we already studied, amalgamation, two or more companies are combined into one by way of merger or acquisition. Here, look at that particular example. M company and N company will link together, come and establish a new company, that is M and N company. That is what we call it as amalgamation. M company and N company both are wind up and establish one more new business unit, that is M and N company. This is what we call it as amalgamation. Next, second one is absorption. Absorption means a bigger company, that is our company, will acquire P company. P company automatically wind up wind up. Absorption means acquire or absorb the R company, absorb P company, that is absorption. Next, third one is external reconstruction. Here, stakeholders or shareholders remains the same, but your company name will change. Suppose, for example, XYZ Limited willing to reorganize, that is in order to do external reconstruction, they're going to change their name, that is ABC Limited. XYZ Limited automatically close their books of account and ABC Limited open their books of accounts with the same shareholders. Remember, with the same shareholders. Here shareholders remains the same. XYZ, whatever shareholders there, they will continue with the ABC Limited, but the name of the organization is changed. To the same shareholders, we are going to continue with the one more business unit, that is ABC Limited. Next, we need to understand some terminologies, that is transferor company and transferee company. Here, transferor company means old companies, transferee company means new company. For example, M and N company willing to combine together and establish M and N company. Here, M and N company are, that is old company, that is transferor company. M and N company is transferee company, that is a new business organization. For example, in this case, P is a transferor company, R is a transferee company, where in case of XYZ Limited is a transferor company, ABC is a new one, that is transferee company. There is a small trick here to how to remember transferor and transferee company. Here the last letter OR represent old. Here last letter E represent new, that is transferee company represent always a new company. Transferor OR represent old company. This is a small trick you have to remember. Next, in order to take transferor company entire assets, transferee company must and should provide certain sum purchase consideration to the transferor company. Here, suppose for example, M and N company acquired by M and companies. For that, M and company provide 50 lakhs worth of rupees to M and N company. Here 50 lakhs are considered as a purchase consideration. Purchase consideration may be in the form of cash, maybe in the form of equity shares, maybe in the form of any securities or debentures. Here, in order to calculate purchase consideration, we have a majorly three methods. Those are, first one is lump sum method, net payment method, net assets method. These are the three major methods in order to calculate purchase consideration. Here, one more thing, transferor company, those are the wind up companies. Here, M and company close their books of accounts in order to transferor company will take care of or will close books of account, that is liquidation proceedings will took place. Here this M company, that is a new company, that is transferee company, we are going to open new books of account, that is as per accounting standard 14, amalgamation of companies. According to the accounting standard 14, we are going to establish new business organization. So next class we are going to start. These are the different methods of purchase consideration. On this basis, we are going to calculate problems. These are the two methods very important: net payment method and net assets method. These both methods important for 6 marks problem. So we are going to start next session with the problems. Thank you.